Go.
Alright, hi Ben. This is going to be how you're going to start the snowblower. So first things first, all the things you're going to need for gas is in this red container back here. So that's where all the gas is. Before you start the snowblower, you want to unscrew this cap right up top here. This is the gas can, and there we go. And then you'll be able to see in there how much gas is in. Just make sure it's filled up to about the top. Be careful, that red container is pretty much full, so it will come out pretty quick when you start to tip it over. First thing you're going to do is you're going to kind of push the snowblower out away from the vehicle, which I don't know which vehicle we're having, but you're going to push it away from the wall here. You might have to get around it a little bit because there are wooden blocks up front.
Maybe we should take the wooden blocks out first?
Nah, you can leave it there. You just kind of move the tire over. After you get it out over here, what you're going to do is you're going to take this cord and you just plug it into the wall over here. You can bring it over here with you. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to, on this side, if you can bring the camera over to this side, to get it all started up, what you're going to do is you're going to take this red switch, you're going to push it all the way over. So there are diagrams here. The lowest part is, this is turtle, this is rabbit. You're going to make sure it's on rabbit. Next thing you're going to do is this gray switch right here is the choke. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull it all the way over to that one side. The other thing you got to make sure is that this other red key part is in place, otherwise it won't turn on. This is the emergency stop.
And we won't pull that out anyway.
And you won't pull that out anyway. But if you needed to turn it off in an emergency, that's the emergency stop. So to prime it, all you got to do is push this button in 3 times.
How many times?
3.
Okay, 3
Count
times.
them 3. After you flush that in, all you got to do is plug the other end into this bit over here. And then to start it, what you got to do is you just push.
Oh, should you put on those earmuffs?
Yes, put on the earmuffs. There you go for you. All right, so next thing you're going to do is you're going to push this red button.
Okay, so what did you just do that we couldn't hear you?
So you just couldn't hear me there, but what I did is when I push the red button, it starts to make that kind of a starting noise, and then all you got to do is push the choke, this gray piece, back towards the right side until it sounds like the snowblower is going. Just let it sit there for a few seconds and you'll be ready to go. Now, as far as how this works, is you've got the 2 things you're going to be doing the most, or you're going to be using these 2 levers up top.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, we're good?
Yeah,
okay.
Stop for a second.
So to make this actually go forwards and backwards and stuff, so what you're going to do is you've got your speeds here. To change them, you just move the gray piece over and then choose which one you're on. This gray switch up here, if you're curious about what it does, these are your hand warmers. So if you want them on, you just push the button forward like that, turn them off, just push it back. The headlight is always going to be on, so don't worry if it's on or not. So to make this work, how you're going to do it is once you've got to the speed that you think you want it at, the one on the left makes the tires go forward or turns them on. So you push that one down and you start going. In order to turn the auger, which makes the snow blow, you're going to push down on the right side. If you've got the left hand already all the way down, to have the snowblower be moving forward, and you push this right one all the way down and you just leave it there, it'll lock in place until you lift your left hand back up again. So if you wanted to stop snow blowing after you've pushed this all the way down, and if you're moving, just lift up your left hand and they'll both release. Don't worry too much about these triggers down beneath. What these do is just brake whatever tire is on. So if I pull on the right side, it's going to cause the right tire to stop, so you'll turn out to the left or to the right. And then same thing on the other side, except it makes you go that way. Now, this is probably the trickiest part, and this is the controls for the chute. So when you're doing it, all you got to do to get it to move first is you just push down on the blue top, and then you have to move it out and around the top. If you try to just move it directly from left to right, it's not going to work, so you got to swivel it around.
So it sort of moves forward first and then turns.
Yeah, so you got to push it forward first and then kind of swivel it over. In order to adjust how the chute points up and down, you just move this one forwards and backwards, and as you can see, as I do that,
Oh,
moves
it's
up and
nodding.
down.
It's saying yes.
It's yes.
Okay.
And then that.
Okay. Anything else?
Um,
Turn it off.
Turn it off. All you got to do is move this. Remember, this is going to be up towards the rabbit or to the right side. To just turn the snowblower off, you just push it to the left side, and it'll be turned off. The best way to put the snowblower away is because you've got these two blocks down here. Well, while the snowblower is still running, if you throw it in reverse and then just kind of back your way in, you can kind of just direct it so that the tires go over in between the blocks. So as you can see, my left tire, or right here, is in between the two blocks. And then I just pull it all the way back. I just kind of scooch it over for a second so that it's out of the way, and then I turn that switch off.
Or you can remove the blocks altogether, and then once you park it, you can lift the front of the machine up and just put the blocks underneath.
Yes, that would be
The idea being is this metal front of the snowblower doesn't rest on the ground, on the cement. It's sitting on those two blocks.
Perfect.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it. So just a reminder of where all this, we'll leave all the stuff. So you've got your earphones to kind of cancel out some noise. The starting cord is going to be resting on top of it, and then the gas is right behind it.
Okay.
Only
Our next video will be to show you what to snowblow.
Okay.
The area.